My sister knew the gender of my baby before I announced it, before the doctor told me. She said she guessed. I laughed it off at first because what else do you do when your sister texts, "So excited for my little nephew," 2 hours before your gender reveal appointment? I texted back asking how she knew, and she sent a string of laughing emojis. Lucky guess. Something told me you were having a boy. I sat in the doctor's waiting room feeling uneasy. My husband Theo sat next to me scrolling through his phone with this weird half smile. The doctor confirmed it. A boy. I should have been thrilled, but all I could think about was my sister's text. Lucky guesses don't include the word nephew with complete certainty. Lucky guesses are, "I think it's a boy," not "excited for my little nephew," stated as fact. I watched Theo's face when the doctor announced it. He didn't look surprised at all. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying everything. The way Theo had been distant lately. The way my sister Delia always seemed to know things before I told her. The way they'd both been too busy for family dinner last month on the same exact night. I grabbed Theo's phone while he was in the shower. In 6 years of marriage, I'd never once felt the need to check it. But something was wrong and I needed to know what. The texts between him and my sister went back 8 months. 8 months of, "I miss you," and "Can't wait to see you," and "She doesn't suspect anything." My hands trembled so badly I almost dropped the phone. There were photos I can't describe. There were conversations about the baby. About my baby. Theo had taken Delia to a private ultrasound clinic 3 weeks ago. They'd found out the gender together. Her text said, "Our nephew is going to be so loved," and his response made my blood run cold. Our son. Not nephew. Our son. Once she signs the birth certificate, I'll file for divorce and we can do a paternity test. I couldn't breathe. My own sister. My husband. And now they were claiming my baby might not be his. I knew exactly when this baby was conceived. Our anniversary trip. Theo and I were together the entire weekend, but he'd also been sleeping with my sister for 8 months. The dates overlapped. I put his phone back exactly where I found it. I walked downstairs on shaking legs and sat at the kitchen table in the dark until morning. Theo found me there when he came down for coffee. "You okay, babe? You look exhausted." "Pregnancy insomnia," I told him. He rubbed my shoulders and kissed my forehead and went to work like everything was normal. I called my mother first, then my lawyer, then my doctor to schedule a prenatal paternity test. The results took 2 weeks. Theo got more nervous every day. Delia stopped texting me entirely. I could see them exchange glances at Sunday dinner, whispering in corners when they thought I wasn't looking. The results confirmed Theo was the father, mine and Theo's baby. Not a single genetic marker suggesting otherwise. I had proof my husband was the father. I also had proof he and my sister were planning to steal my baby by claiming he wasn't. I forwarded every screenshot to my mother, my father, my aunts, my uncles, every cousin, and Delia's employer since she worked at a family business run by our uncle. Then I filed for divorce and a police report about their conspiracy to commit fraud regarding paternity. My phone exploded within hours. Delia called 47 times. Theo came home white as a sheet. "We can explain," he started. "The paternity test confirmed he's yours," I said calmly. "But thanks for the texts where you two planned to lie about it." He fell apart crying. Claimed Delia manipulated him. Claimed he loved me. "You took my sister to see my baby's gender before I even knew. You were planning to claim he wasn't yours. You wanted to take my son." Delia showed up an hour later sobbing that I'd ruined her life. Our uncle fired her. Our parents banned her from every family event. I looked at my sister and felt nothing. "You knew the gender because you were at the appointment pretending to be his wife. You guessed nothing. You just couldn't keep your mouth shut." The divorce was finalized 4 months later. I had my son surrounded by family who actually loved me. Delia and Theo are together now, living in a studio apartment 40 minutes away. Our family doesn't speak to either of them. My son will never know his aunt. And my sister will spend the rest of her life knowing she lost everything because of one text message she couldn't resist sending.